doing. So let's have a look then. Let's have a look. I promise we'd have a look at this. Oh, it's a beauty, isn't it? An absolute beauty. This 3G117, a chub. And that was a bit in. 7 levers in there. Absolute pig to pick. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. We didn't have time to look last time, so we'll have a look. And we'll see what's in it. Get them levers out and have a look. So this is this week's prize for the supporters. So thank you very much, supporters. Appreciate your support. A few things coming up. And I don't really know how long I can resist picking that. I'm not going out of the box yet, but well, let's see how we get on. Let's see if we can try and get this cover up. It's nice and tight, because this cover is designed for a 3G114, but it fits on the 3G117. So you're going to get the training cover, you're going to get the lock, you're going to get the lock plate, so you can have a practice with or without. So let's try and move things up a little bit. Move things out so you guys can see. And we'll have a look. We'll lay them all out. So, first one. We like to have a look at levers, don't we? All I can see on this one is an A down there. There might be a number underneath that muckiness there, but I can't see a number, so I've got an A. So, first one, it's quite a high lift, but there's no force notches at all. And you know what I talked about? More levers in a pack, you can see it is a lot thinner than you'd normally get. So you got to go through that scenario of maybe having a thinner wire. And the reason I've got a shirt on is just come from work. I've not had a chance to get changed yet. Second one is, if I can get it to focus, camera's driving me nuts today. It's got a number 2 there. So let's have a look at this in a bit more detail. So we can see it's a reasonable lift, and we've got a super deep false notch or false gate, depends on your terminology there. So you get stuck in that. I can't see any way out of it really. They are so precise, these chub levers, so precise. So we've got an A, and then we've got a number 2. And let's have a look before we go a bit further. As we showed before, you know, I was getting stuck. You can see that lever sitting right there on the curtain. That was causing that problem. So when you're going, there's actually 2 levers doing that, and the one behind it, the 7th one, is a little bit higher. So you can see them gradually getting lower and higher, but that would trap you and cause a hell of a lot of problems. So we'll keep going. Put this back down. I hope I've got enough room for 7 on here. So the third one. Again, you can see how thin that lever is. And we're going to the third one. I think it's got it's hard to make out, but you can see it looks like a, I don't know, it looks like a 3 to me or something, just right there in that corner. So they're always not very clear. They're in number order, so it's the actual cuts we're looking at. The 4th one now. So again, this one's, we've gone on to false notch on the bottom, and see how tight that false notch is. Trying to focus, it's playing me up today. It's very tight. Oh, you get stuck right in that. What we've got in here? Oh, this one's jumped up to a number 5. So the 4th one is a number 5. We need to move this out of the way, else we're going to run out of space. Right, we're getting a bit tight getting these out. 5th one on the bottom again. So again, real tight, and that is a number 7. So you can see that's a 7 cut, and that is a tiny little lift. Tiny little lift. The higher lift, it'll get stuck in there. A little lift there. So you're going against each other all the time. Compared to, this is the 5th one, and compared to the 3rd, where it's a much larger lift, and we'll put them together. So you're looking at extremes. As you can see, it's not enough a mirror image of the opposite one there. So that's going to cause you a hell of a lot of problems. And I'll get more mixed up now. And you curse me for the person who gets it. The key don't work. Right, they're getting a bit tight in here. Come on, let's manipulate them out a bit. Okay, so what are we on now? We've got 1, 2, 4, 5. Number 6. Number 6 is, if I can read, another 7. So you've got 2 7s together there. See that how tight that is there. That was sitting right on that curtain. So those 2 7s were going to cause you the problem. And the final, the 7th lever, 4th notch on the bottom, and we're back on number 5. So a real nice, deep, tight notch. Really machined well. Lots of tight tolerances on these chubs. You can see why they're so difficult to gain access. And then there's your curtain, your usual curtain. So what a lock, what a lock. I've got to put it all back together again now, God bless me. And hopefully I can get it in the right order. I always mix them up. And I do apologise, I should test it before I do. I'll put it all back together again for you guys. And then we will see in a minute who has won that beautiful lock with a training cover on the prize draw out of the old pot of dreams. Also, I did put together, remember I did use 1.5 and a 1.67. I did make a longer, so a high and a medium wire for you to give you a little bit of chance to have a go at this and other locks. So there's some real tight profiles on there, as you can see. I've gone as shallow as I can to try and get underneath some of those real low levers. So that's going to make a massive difference, and you can use it on lots of other different locks, of course, but only because it's orientated that way for the bolt on the left, which is always the best way to practice. So we can. It's still looking at me. I was saving this for a video for next week. It's a Space Guard 5-lever padlock. I've not had one before, so I am saving this for next week. I really do want to pick it. It just looks at me, you know, you get a lock in the post and you think, oh God, whatever I do, I need to have a go at it. They just call to you. They drive you nuts, don't they? Well, I'm going to hang on. So we've got that coming in the future. I did manage to get a real big bag of steel ones. These are piped keys. So hopefully we'll do a junkyard style pick creation as soon as I can for a piped lock of some sort. We'll create a tension tool out of some of these. We'll see how that gets on. So guys, who is going to win this beautiful 3G117? As I said before, they ain't cheap. I think this one cost me about 35 quid, and I know they can be a bit dearer than that. And the training plate, of course. I do lots of different sorts of training plates. These are not cheap either, as you know. So it's a nice price. Doesn't cost you nothing, being part of the prize draw. And the supporters help me buy these locks so we can have a little look and a little in-depth discovery together. So who have we got here? So we've got Brian Lambert. Brian, congrats or commiserations. I don't know which one to say really, because you probably will be pulling your hair out, but you've got a good idea of how to get through it. I should imagine with the cover on, it's going to take you an eon to get the little bugger open, but you'll do it in the end. So Brian, congratulations. That 3G117 with the training plate and the wires is all yours. Now guys, stay safe, stay well, and I shall see you hopefully next week, and we can discover what's in that padlock together and find out how we're going to get it open. So take it easy. Ta-da!